Alright, we got time for one more segment today, so let's start a turnabout Forsaken. This case I don't remember a lot about. This is like the case I remember least of the game. Well, you'll see. All I'm gonna say is that this case kind of is like the prologue to the final case, but it is a case on its own. So let's get started here. Episode 4, Turnabout Forsaken. A Turnabout Forsaken. I hereby call this meeting to order. The committee is gathered here in sight of the goddess to pass fair and frank judgment. The purpose of this hearing is to assess the professional competency of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Are you? Why are you wearing that raincoat? No! I don't want to scream this late at night. So it's 3 days later now. April 5th, 1:23 p.m. High Prosecutor's offices, room 1202. Will you please stop pacing, Detective? You're kicking up dust. I swept the floor 3 times already. And sweep it a 4th. They're gonna take your badge, Mr. Edgeworth. How can you just stand there, cool as a cucumber? We don't know for certain that they will. Well, it sure seems like they mean to. Judge Gavell pretty much spelled it out. She said that I'd be called to appear before the committee. Nothing more. Well, I don't care. I won't stand for it. What if we never get to work again? Together again? Thought you'd welcome the prospect, Detective. After all, it would mean you could work with someone less problematic. Don't say that, sir. Never had anyone except the stupid committee say you're problematic. You're not just looking for an excuse, are you? Become a defense attorney, I mean? Because I won't let you. You're Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor, you hear me? Become a defense attorney, huh? Circumstances of my father's death set me on the path to becoming a prosecutor. But I'd only been interested in the law to begin with, thanks to my father as well. And his work was as a defense attorney. Are you listening, Mr. Edgeworth? I said I won't let you do this. Really, Detective, there's no need to be so dramatic. Who knows, the next prosecutor you work with might be a little more lenient with your salary assessments. Huh, really? So, no more instant noodles? I mean, no, what are you saying, sir? I don't care about any of that stuff. Well, you thought about it, didn't you? If only for a moment. We're busy in here. Come back later. Hey there. Is the prosecutor in? Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Look, pal, what part of we're busy don't you get? Wait outside and I'll be with you in a bit. Oh, that's not good. Your face is red as a tomato. Red face, gritted teeth? Let's see. Yeah, I said we're busy. Wait, that's it. Stomach cramps, right? No need to worry. Nothing an injection can't cure. Now roll up your sleeve for me. It won't hurt. Much. You know those chicken nuggets exist, Gumshoe, right? Yeah, but remember, this takes place in not Japan, so instant noodles is the go-to. No thanks, pal. I'm healthy as can be. And who might you be? Oh, sorry, I totally forgot to introduce myself, huh? Name's Needler. Florence Needler. Yeah, that's a fun name. I'm a nurse at Hertz Hospital. I guess staying there must really hurt. Well, nobody here is hurt, so are you sure you have the right room? Yeah, you're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? Wow, those are some deep furrows on your brow. Are you feeling alright? Suffering from severe headache? Give you a little injection that'll... I'll be fine, thank you. Could you please just tell me what you're doing here? He Angie. Huh? Oh, sure. Well, it's like this. I brought somebody to see you. Wait right there. I'll go grab her. Wait. Too late. Wonder who she brought along. If she's here from a hospital, maybe it's a patient? Somebody you cut down to size with your trademark rapier wit? Florence Needler, age 22, nurse who works at Hearst Hospital, has a worrying tendency to offer unnecessary treatments to everyone she meets. What exactly is that supposed to mean? See? That right there, sir. When you glare at me like that, I lose the will to live. You don't want to send me to the hospital, do you? Surely he's exaggerating. After all, that's the look I always give him, and nothing's happened so far. Sorry to keep you fellows waiting. Well, thoughts? Thoughts on what? You don't recognize me? There's something about her. Something familiar. This had your name on it. This music, this song is really nice. So I thought, just maybe? So you really did put someone in the hospital. Don't be ridiculous, detective. But look, sir, your name's right in this card. Public Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, plain as day. Be that as it may. I'm sorry, what she's trying to say is, she has amnesia. Amnesia? Yes, at least that's what they tell me. Her parents must be so worried about her. I bet they've only been getting around 8 hours of sleep each night. Gotta feel for them. That's only 8 hours of sleep? That's more sleep than I get. Do I, though? Because that's quite a lot of sleep, if you ask me. Whoa, tough break. But don't you worry, alright? Since you have this card, that means you must really know Edgeworth. You really must know Mr. Edgeworth somehow. Just sit back and we'll take it from here. Right, sir? At the very least, we might be able to help you figure out your identity. Really? Will you? I'm going to come down to what you remember. It's going to come down to what you remember, but yes. Now that's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. Don't worry, miss, you're as good as healed. Let's not get carried away here, detective. I'm a prosecutor, remember? Not a miracle worker. Where do we even start? So you remember your name, miss? I'm sorry. She's been like this ever since she came in yesterday. So she's only been in the hospital for a day. No way, that's amazing! How'd you figure it out so fast? How can one person be so emotionally draining? They found her wandering around late last night and brought her in. I wanted to help out, so I went through her stuff to see what I could find. And did you find anything apart from my business card? Nothing with her name or home address. Oh, wait a second. She was wearing this. It's a pretty unique design, right? What? This pin. What the heck? That Yatagarasu pin. Does that mean? But it can't be. Kay, is it really you? Kay? Yatagarasu pin that Kay always wears. This is the pin Kay always wears. It's shaped like the mark of the Yatagarasu and is very eye-catching indeed. Can't imagine any thief other than Kay would want to wear it. Kay Faraday, age 17. Self-styled great thief and so-called second Yatagarasu. She's currently suffering from memory loss. It's you, isn't it, Kay? I'm... Kay? Come on, Kay, you really don't remember? Look, it's me, Gummy. That's what you always call me. Gummy. But you're an adult. That's so rude. I don't really call you that, do I? I'm so sorry. I can't believe I feel so guilty now. What the heck happened to you? I've never seen you so polite. And being polite and sensitive is just not... Where's the Kay I know? You're nothing like her. Careful, detective. We wouldn't want her to get the wrong impression. You make it sound as if Kay isn't normally a polite or sensitive soul. Not that he's wrong exactly, but... So what kind of person was I before? Well, first of all, your full name is Kay Faraday. You're bright and fun and full of energy, and... Oh yeah, you're a great thief. great thief. There's a little more to it than that, but yes. Thieves generally steal other people's valuables from their dressers or vaults, and... Steal? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was a criminal. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is sad. Maybe I lost my memory as some sort of punishment. No, that's not what I meant at all. I don't think it did her much good, sir. That sure explains one thing. Look at these gloves. They're just the kind of person like that would wear. You guys are really bad at this, yeah. Big. Hey, Razu. Hey, that outfit. It's what she was wearing when they found her. We had to get her to change out of it and put her in hospital clothes. That's why I have them. There's something on this part here. There's something to do with how Kay lost her memory. I'll send the outfit over to forensics later and see what they can find, sir. Please do, Detective. Boy, they really are some thiefy clothes, huh? I'm a criminal? You may be a great thief, but you've never committed a crime in your life. Rest assured, you are no criminal. If you say so, perhaps we'd better leave it there for now. Is that for somebody who protects people? Is it a Hero of Justice's pin? No, it's a prosecutor's badge. I believe you're thinking of an attorney's badge. I am, but it feels warm somehow. I feel like somebody I know used to have one. Somebody really important. Her father was a prosecutor. I suppose perhaps she's recalling flashes of her childhood. You like pins, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Not particularly, no. Still, you always seem to have one on you. It's a part of the job, I'm afraid, and this one's also a piece of evidence. Oh, so you carry things you don't like around as a form of willpower training? That's not it at all. I'm sorry, I wish I could remember who you are. How do we know each other exactly? Well, that is... How do I put this into words? You're Prosecutor Edgeworth's assistant. I am? So a prosecutor's the head of some sort of great thief network, then? No, not quite. We last saw Kay 2 days ago. Perhaps we should try to figure out what she's been up to since then. Yeah, I know, game is really tugging at the heartstrings right now. Was the pin the only item on her person when you received her, Nurse Needler? There were a few other things, but I doubt any of it will be much use to you. I'll be the judge of that. Can you please show them to us? Well, alright then. In no particular order, I present... A Jammin' Ninja mask? Was she at a show or something? A letter, and it's addressed to Kay. Well, you just said nothing was there had her name on it. Next, a ticket stub. And finally... a fake flower, the kind people like to spruce up their bathrooms with, too. It's a corsage, Detective, and they're usually worn by women. And that's that. So, anything useful in there? Kinda hard to tell. Frankly, I'm not really seeing a connection between any of them. Should take a closer look at each piece later when I have the chance. Jammin' Ninja mask data. Mask modeled on the Jammin' Ninja's face, made of cheap plastic. Letter Kay was carrying was addressed to her. Stuff from a ticket granting entry to the viewing platform on top of the big building, with 2 G's. Magenta flower made of fabric that's usually worn on the chest as a decoration, also known as a corsage. Ugh, this is bad. How do we get Kay's memory back? Can't just let her stay like this forever. Calm down, Detective. I have an idea. You do? I knew you'd come to the rescue, sir. So what is it? Look closely at this ticket. Oh, it's for the viewing platform at the top of the big building. The big building? You know the place? Everybody knows it's silly. It's the hottest date spot in town. They say that if a couple holds hands while they're up there, they'll stay together forever. This is yesterday's date, and the ticket's only valid on the date specified. Viewing platform entry ticket. April 4th, 7:28 p.m. Student, $6. Use limited to day of purchase. Non-refundable. Oh, it's just a stub. That means she used it, right? Think it's a distinct possibility. Well, shall we go see what we can find? Now? Just like that? The only way to figure out how Kay lost her memory is to retrace her steps. But what about your thing with the committee? It's not for a little while yet. We have time. Great, so can I leave Kay with you? That would be for the best, but you don't mind, do you, Kay? Oh, of course not. Thank you. Alright then, back to work I go. If you need anything, feel free to give me a holler at Hertz Hospital, okay? I come running with a syringe or 3 wherever you might happen to be. Yes, thank you. That will be needing that particular service. Now then, detective, shall we get going? You too, Kay. Yes, sir. Yes, of course. Suspect number 1. April 5th, big building, plaza. She was just a person at the hospital. So according to this pamphlet, the big building's 50 stories high. It's all offices inside, so the viewing platform up top is the only part that's open to the public. Here, this one's for you, sir. They were handing them out for free in the ticket area. How very kind of you, detective. Contains a cross-section of the building and a plan of the viewing platform. Alright, I think it's time we headed inside. Look out, the big building! It's about to fall! What? Gotta do something! No, please, I'm begging you, stop! Hey, look! It's Question Mark Kid from the last case. Also, wait a minute, is that, That's the girl from the first game. The one who worked at Global Studios that trades cards with you. Or with Phoenix. It's no good. Without fresh milk, my thoughts just aren't getting through to him. What's happening here? What's going on with the building? Just stay calm and talk to me, kid. Cut. I'm so sorry. We're shooting a movie. So could you, yes, I thought as much. Forgive our intrusion. We'll get out of the way. Detective. Oh, sorry. Really had me there for a second. Yeah, whatevs. Hey, director guy, can we take 5? Can't work under these conditions. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Oh, gosh. So they stopped the building from falling down? That's good. Wish we had time to explain, but maybe later. Just got here, so I'm unsure. I'm suspicious of every overly joyful Ace Attorney character. Yeah, that's what, what's his name was for at the end of the last, game. The guy, what was his name? The dude who had his hands together. The one who wasn't guilty. He was, like, overly cheerful. Sky Garden. We're playing... We Mario Kart now. Come along, you two. Let's make ourselves scarce. April 5th, 2:18 p.m. Big building. Viewing platform. Whoa, get a load of that view. Feel the sun on your face, Ace Attorney Kart. Never played the Mario Kart 8 DLC. I should do that. The wind is very strong up here. That's okay. You just stand behind me or Mr. Edgeworth here. We're both more than big enough to keep the breeze away. Speak for yourself. Well, Kay, does this place bring back any memories? I'm not sure. Have I really been here before? Perhaps simply encouraging her to talk will help. Kay, please, any thoughts or feelings that come to mind might be a clue that we can use. Alright, I don't know if this will be of any help at all, but... What I remember. I still can't be sure if I've ever even been here before. I'm so high up and the wind is so strong. It's terrifying. I don't remember. I just don't remember anything. It's no good. I'm so sorry. No dice, huh? I'm sorry. I feel so useless. I know I'm supposed to have all these memories, but I just can't remember. You have amnesia, Kay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Listen, sir, maybe just this once, try not to be so intimidating, okay? Or at the very least, don't use your trademark glare on her. Nobody asked for your opinion, detective.
Hold it!
Well, this ticket stub says otherwise. But I don't remember. I don't remember coming here at all. Can't even imagine wanting to come here.
Hold it!
Kay used to love hot places like this, though. But am I really her? I feel dizzy just taking a look around. I don't even think anyone should be allowed up here. What if an old person fell, or a child? That doesn't bear thinking. It doesn't bear thinking about. There's a fence all around us, and it's plenty high. There's really no need to worry. If you say so.
Hold it!
Nothing's coming to mind. Then just take a look around. Do you recognize anything? Anything at all? Let's see. Ah, cherry blossoms. Go on. I was standing under the cherry tree. Yes, I was trying to stay out of the rain. It was raining. I remember now. And there was a red something. So it was raining. She was underneath the cherry tree. And she saw something red from where she stood. But what? Was it something I said? No, but if you could add that to your testimony, we could explore further. But from under the cherry tree, I think I saw something red.
Hold it!
Well, yeah, if it was the opening, that's the person with the red jacket. Exactly. This something red. Can you tell me any more about it? I'm not sure. It was just a red thing. That's all I can say. What can we see nearby that's red? Was it the concession stand over there, perhaps? A stand. A red concession stand. Yes, I think that was it. Somebody was walking towards me from beyond it. And then what happened? Then, I'm sorry. It's alright, if you could just add what you told me to your testimony. Someone walking towards me from beyond the concession stand. That wouldn't be possible, though. Beyond the concession stand is nothing. It's air. Miss Kay Faraday. Dear Kay, don't worry. I'll make sure you get your precious thing back. Rosie.
Objection!
You say that you saw someone over there beyond the stand, and that they were walking toward you? Yes, I could see them getting closer. Are you sure it wasn't a ghost? No, it was a person. I'm sure of it. But from where you're standing, anyone who saw the other side of the concession stand would have been floating in midair, hundreds of feet above the ground. So how on earth could it have been a person? I'm not lying, I promise. Somebody read the stand. Somebody read. And they were on the other side. They were walking toward me, getting closer and closer. And then they... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay, what's the matter? You're alright. We're here. Whatever it is, it can't hurt you. I was pushed and I fell. By a person, and yes, a red raincoat. Person in a red raincoat who could walk on air. And who supposedly pushed her off the building. None of this makes any sense. Not the least of which nobody could survive a fall from this height and survive. Kay's recollections. Kay remembers a person coming from beyond the concession stand and pushing her off the building. Attention everyone, please stay right where you are. What's wrong, officer? I'm Detective Gumshoe. Mind filling me in? Yes, sir. A body's been discovered here in this building, sir. A body? Whose body, exactly? Not sure. We're still working on it. What we do know is that the victim is a young woman. Brain damage and trauma can make you see and remember some crazy stuff. Also, I was joking about the person in the red jacket. Well, you were right. You got it, somehow. And that her name is Kay. Wait, what? The victim is a young woman whose name is Kay. What in the blazing... To be continued. And I think that's where we're going to end tonight, because it's 3:50. I know that was another short one, but whatever. An incident comes to light will be the next part. So yeah, let's consider that a little taste of what's to come the rest of this week. But yeah, wow, I just got a message too that I have to respond to in a minute. Cool. cool. Let's, let me just get back to the title screen here. Woo! Alright. Another successful night in the books. I wish I was farther along in Case 4, but we got a whole week still. Which is to say, I've pretty much finished any obligations I have to do before MagFest. So expect the rest of this week to kind of be like, I'll probably be here early and try to get this done. Again, the limit is finishing this by next Sunday. I want this game done and, like, over with. But, hey, Ice Kitsune, thank you for the follow. I was looking at the activity feed, so it popped up before the notification. Thank you so much. Best cliffhanger, yeah. Means you could have been remembered the earlier case of the assassination attempt and the person in the red jacket and the snack stamp. Maybe. We never found out who the red jacket was. Anyway, let's not speculate and/or spoil stuff. This was a good stream. Thank you so much, everyone who came by, everyone who chatted, rated, followed. We got a lot of followers tonight. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to be here every day this week except Friday and see how long it takes us to finish the game. If I finish it early, I may do a Spelunky stream or two before I go away, or I might just take off. We'll see. But, expect more Ace Attorney this week, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in another 2 weeks when I get home. Don't anything about this game so spoil something. It's being completely by accident since I seem to be guessing things right. Alright, that's fair. I won't stop the speculation, but yeah, we'll find everything out in due time. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone. If you want to watch more streams, stick around. I'm going to throw a raid to... Who's streaming that I can raid right now? Haven't raided Nocturnes in a while. Or ever. But I do follow them, so let's give them a raid. They're playing Marvel Rivals, which I've heard is a pretty banger game. So thank you for coming by tonight. Stick around, say hi to Nocturnes with a Z at the end. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow with more of this. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good night.